think a big reason why fandom has gotten worse in the past couple of years is that we have forgotten that it is a social club at the end of the day. That the roots of fandom are in the living rooms of housewives, it is in mailing list, it is in very social activities. And like a lot of people in fandom identify as antisocial. A lot of people come to fandom because they struggle with socializing off of the internet. But like what we have to understand is that making art and sharing it is a social activity. Looking at art that someone else has created is a social activity. Posting on social media is a social activity. You are going to be interacting with other people no matter what you do when you are in a fandom. You can be a fan of things and have no social interaction about it, but you're not in fandom. Even lurking is a social activity in the same way that eavesdropping on a bus is a social activity. But I think because we have lost sight of fandom as a social thing, we have started encouraging antisocial behaviors that has made fandom unbearable. I see a lot of antisocial behavior in the form of bullying, saying like things are cringe, saying it's weird to be in a fandom for longer than like a month. And like I attribute that to a lot of people coming into fandom for the first time during the pandemic. So they're actively unlearning like real life social skills and refusing to pick up on the social rules of a new social circle. But the thing that bothers me more is even people who have been in fandom for a long time have started doing this thing where they over imply terms like, don't read, ship and let ship, when they should not be applied. Like, it's one thing to say ship and let ship when it's like a ship I don't personally like, or even a ship that includes a character that I personally ship with a different character. But it's another thing to say ship and let ship when we're discussing patterns of misogyny and racism in fandom. A lot of people say don't read about the rise of AI content in fandom spaces. And to me, that's like saying, like, oh, well, it's your fault for getting your wallet stolen. You shouldn't have been in that part of town. And I. I think we need to start engaging in social behaviors to force other people in fandom to do pro social behaviors. Because if no one in fandom is doing pro social behaviors, then we're not going to have fandom anymore. Reminding people ship and let ship when we're having needless shipping wars is a pro social behavior. Saying ship and let ship when a lesbian is talking about how femslash is often ignored or ridiculed or brought to the background is an antisocial behavior. Saying don't read about like a mildly weird kink or smut is a pro-social behavior. Saying don't read about active bigotry in fan fiction and fan content or AI content in fandom is a antisocial behavior. We have fallen victim to the consumer mindset that is pushed on us constantly. But the beginnings of fandom is this was a space to connect with people who liked the same thing as you. The connection was the most important part before the likes the same thing as you. And for too long, we have kind of let fandom become I like this thing, and so I'm going to consume everything about it rather than using the art that we make for each other to connect with each other. And so like I think we just need to be a little bit more thoughtful when we're discussing fandom. Like, is this person making a critique of fandom engaging in a pro-social behavior and trying to ask us to fix our antisocial behaviors to welcome in more people into fandom? Or is this person trying to do antisocial behaviors to like bully and spread discourse? Like I truly believe that we can criticize fandom to make it better in the same way that we can prune a plant to make it grow bigger. And like I'm so sick of this idea that fandom is above criticism, that we just need to like continue doing what we're doing and everything will be fine. No, we need to start shaming people who are doing antisocial behaviors in this social space. And that means people using AI to generate content. It means people engaging in bigotry. It means people calling other people cringe. Those people need to be removed from fandom through, not through censorship by social media sites and through AO3, but through like social ostracization, through an unwillingness to engage with bigots and AI like lovers, you know?